Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back to watch another episode of Pluribus. This is episode 6. It is called HDP. We left off last episode with Carol making some sort of horrific discovery, probably the fact that all of the hive mind are like consuming dead bodies, essentially. And now we're gonna have to deal with the aftermath of that discovery. So, I'm excited to find out what happens. Before we jump into it though, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world. You just sync up your own copy of the episode and you can watch along with me. And then lastly, if you like video games, consider subscribing to my gaming channel. That is linked in the description down below. That's where I'll be playing all the latest games releasing. But other than that, let's jump into another episode of Pluribus. Okay, so we're picking up like right at the same spot, I think. So tell me what happened. Girl, tell us. I need to know. What if that door was locked? She just can't get back in. Is that... It looks like meat.
You see this? Huh? That is not a butterball turkey.
Yep, that's someone's head.
What are they doing with all this, huh? Guess. Fucking guess. Whole place is filled with human bodies. It's parts of them. It's pieces of them. All vacuum sealed. That is what this whole plant is being used for.
Yeah, that's insane. I wonder if they're gonna send this message out for her. Like, what if they just say no? Like, can you trust them? I don't think she trusts them to do it. Call them and be like, get the internet working. Is this what drives her to go to Vegas? She's gonna clean it up, I guess, like, you know, that was a person. Did he essentially tell these people to pretend like they were, you know, actually in Vegas? Because seemingly they're all part of the hive. He's living out a fantasy. Like, they're all just pretending to be regular people. He's basically pretending to be James Bond.
Tapis.
$5 millions. Le record de la maison.
The house record.
Une cante flush.
It's pretty good.
étoile. La main la plus haute.
He wins. Congratulations, Mr. Bond.
Mon gars, reste dans ton personnage.
Yeah, I knew it. They're all in character.
Vous avez gagné cette fois, Monsieur Diabaté. Et votre chance va tourner.
Un autre jour, peut-être. Mais pas
But not
aujourd'hui.
today.
Pour vous, ma belle.
Merci, monsieur. Ça fait un honneur.
Okay, so they can act. That answered one of my questions from before. So you could theoretically direct them to redo some seasons of your favorite TV show or continue your favorite TV show that got canceled, and they would be able to act out that TV show. I'll just hate actors, and yeah, as soon as it's done, they just walk away. Oh my. Man's just taking advantage of these women.
Mon amour.
Nous sommes vraiment désolés, notre nom. Nous devons partir tout de suite.
Quoi? Pourquoi?
Because Carol just got here?
Vous allez avoir un visiteur. Au revoir. Vous pouvez venir avec nous, si vous voulez.
Ah, je peux pas lui faire ça. Tôt ou tard, faudra qu'on se parte.
D'accord.
Very convenient way to avoid any actual nudity by having so many suds. They left. Everybody left here because Carol's coming. Welcome, Carol. Is there just no one here? Where is he? He just... Oh, he's chilling somewhere.
Just in time, Carol.
So, on their way out the door, they told you I was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I bet they didn't tell you why I was coming. There's no way in hell they did. You're gonna need something stronger than champagne when you see what I brought. Do you, have a TV in this barn?
Do we have a TV, Carol? Come on.
Impressive.
Takes its sweet time coming out of there, though.
I hate to use a cliche, but you might want to sit down. Seriously. Because I am telling you, what you are about to
Is
witness...
this about them eating people?
You already knew, brother?
What?
It is troubling.
Wait, how could you...
Allow me.
Hello, Carol. We're John Cena, and we're here to address
John
some
Cena?
questions you may be having regarding our food supply. As you know, we can't purposely kill, harm, or otherwise interfere with any form of life. That limits what we're able to consume. Because when we say any life, that includes plant life.
That's what I asked last time.
As of this taping, there are 7,348,292,411 of us. That's a lot of mouths to feed. We're facing a caloric deficit, and to make up for it, we've had to take certain measures. This is how we get our sustenance.
Milk.
1/2 pint of this shelf-stable liquid contains 300 calories. What's in it?
People.
Well, a lot of things. It's manufactured across the globe, so the recipe changes based on the local availability of ingredients. Mostly, it's those stockpiled foodstuffs we spoke of. Additionally, each carton contains 8 to 12% of something we call HDP. human-derived protein. And yep, that's pretty much what it sounds like. Nearly 100,000 people pass away each day due to natural causes and accidents. Those human remains, which would otherwise go to waste, are our source of HDP. We cherish the memory of these people and appreciate
horrible.
their sacrifice. Given our druthers, would we choose to consume HDP? No. We hope that clears things up. As always, your well-being
Stupid
is of the
educational
utmost
video
importance
from
to us.
John Cena.
Any comments, concerns, call anytime, day or night, and leave a voicemail.
That's so funny that they got John Cena
So
to do
you
that.
knew all about this? How? For how long?
About a week ago, out of curiosity, I asked John Cena, why do people drink so much milk? We had been hanging out together.
Classic.
What was your reaction? I mean, or do you even have one?
As I said, it is troubling. Very much so. It probably helps that I've had time to
It's
think
not
about it.
troubling enough for
I must
you
say,
to stop,
John Cena makes a fairly reasonable
you know,
case.
cavorting with all these
French,
people.
he's even more convincing.
That is not John Cena. Christ, why are you so...
Carol, for the record, I am in no way pleased with the idea of these people eating human flesh. None of us are.
Us?
Everybody else knows.
Who's us?
The other individuals, the ones like you and me, we stay in touch.
Damn, they all just hate you.
Potluck suppers and whatnot?
We meet occasionally,
Okay.
Tuesdays and Fridays.
Oh, well, that's a lot of
Tuesdays
fun.
and Fridays.
Mostly we're on Zoom.
Oh. Right. What do you guys talk about? I mean, it can't be saving the world because you shot that down really quickly.
In a sense, it is. Carol, what
How?
John Cena did not mention is that even with the HDP, most of the world's population will starve to death within the next 10 years. We wish to save them from that. At our most recent gathering, we pitched the idea of robotic farming. However, as it is, they would have to build and program the robots.
They won't do it.
Did you guys ever talk about including me in the Zooms?
No, they don't like you.
I mean, I am a professional writer, and no offense, but I can come up with shit like robots all day long.
We took a vote.
Lakshmi was the
The
deciding vote.
majority felt your presence might prove disruptive.
Oh.
Also, our non-English speakers were perhaps a bit offended that you did not invite them to join us in Spain. I'm sorry,
That's fair.
Carol. Ultimately, this is not about you. Or any of us, for that matter.
Yeah, sure, I get it. Where's your nearest bathroom?
She's gonna go throw up real quick. She's truly all alone. The fact that they made a painting of him and put it up is crazy. She's putting it all into one thing. Okay.
What are your plans?
Well, I'm sure you need a break from me.
As
I've
everyone
enjoyed your
does.
company, Carol.
You like your space, I get it.
Oh.
So, I was thinking I'll go find my own suite, get cleaned up, and then we can get together later. Talk some more.
About that. He's leaving.
I'm just messing with you.
Bien joué.
Truth is, I can't get out of Vegas fast enough. This city is like a $1 trillion light-up ashtray.
She just wants a real person to talk to.
Maybe you will have some ideas on how to save these people from starvation.
She doesn't want to just save these people. She
I don't
wants
know.
to, like,
Maybe
reverse.
tell him to pick a fucking apple. The only way to save these lunatics is to turn them back the way they were. There is a way to reverse this. Help me find it. Do you seriously think the world is a better place now just because it's peaceful?
Yeah, maybe peaceful,
Well,
but none of these people have free will.
Once they turn us, we're gonna starve right along with them. You thought of that?
They cannot turn us. Not without our consent.
What do you mean?
They figured it
The
out.
only way to make the virus work on us is by tailoring it to our individual stem cells. But to obtain those stem cells, they must first collect them from our bodies.
What?
Apparently that involves sticking a large needle into the bone of the hip. Something they cannot do without our permission.
When did you find this out?
They made this discovery only yesterday. They are not pleased about it, I can assure you. They asked me if I would give my consent. I said, regrettably, as of this time, I prefer not to.
Someone definitely would have given their consent.
It's me. Is it true that you need our stem cells to turn us into you? And furthermore, is it true that you need our express permission to collect those stem cells?
They're gonna make a recording real quick. Bruh.
Hello, Carol. This is a recording.
Can we skip the recording?
I am officially going on record that I do not consent. You will not lay a finger on me. Repeat that back.
You should tell them that next time you call, you don't want to hear the full recording anymore. I don't like him. He's just like way too chill about all this.
This is your vehicle?
Yeah, works great.
Interesting choice.
You too.
A Lamborghini for each day.
For what it's worth, the world is doing the best it can. It misses you. Soja misses you. They want to come back, Carol. They're just looking for a change of heart.
Now,
Watch your toes.
I love that. I love that response. No hesitation. Just fuck them. It's only been 12 days. That's crazy. Okay, so we're going back a little bit. Wonder if he'll ever find a frequency that has something on it. They're playing music? That's kind of crazy. Man, he just hates them. He'd leave you a note. Oh, one of Carol's videos.
To my 12 fellow survivors,
12?
greetings. I'm Carol Sturka. Some of you know me. There is a way to undo this situation, to turn the world back the way it's supposed to be.
This is like a mind-blowing thing for him.
Some of you think the world might be better off this way, with all the newfound peace, love, and understanding. Enjoy that opinion, because it may be the last one you ever possess. And when the day comes that you have peace and love forced upon you, who knows, maybe in that last fleeting moment, you might just realize you treasured your individuality.
Hell yeah, Carol, inspire this man. Damn, all the lights are out. Just gotta walk there in the dark. He's just so excited to eat real food again. Damn, he's got a map of everywhere. Damn, dude. He's like a spy. Just hidden stuff everywhere. First step of the journey, not going as planned. Gotta go find another car.
Hola, hijo.
That's the scariest thing that's ever happened. I would pull out my gun and shoot that person.
Estás confundido. Te podemos responder alguna pregunta.
Is that actually his mom?
Dinos, ¿qué podemos hacer por ti, hijo?
Usted no me dijo que usted no es mi mamá. Mi mamá es una cabrona.
My mother's a bitch. Well, all right. That was the scariest thing in the world. That's like straight out of a horror movie. Okay, another solid episode of Pluribus. We learned some new things in this episode. We learned that the hive mind has the ability to change the survivors. They can bring them into the fold. They just have to get their stem cells and tailor the virus to them. And these people have to give express permission to be brought into the fold. So, two very clear things. So, I imagine there's going to be some people that are willing to join that fold, like that one girl. I forgot her name, but she, in episode 2, she was like, I want to join. I want to be part of the group. So, I can imagine very quickly that group of 12 survivors is not going to remain 12. It's going to probably drop down to like, I don't know, anywhere from like 6 to 8 people that are like still willing to be themselves. Lakshmi, I feel like she would be one that would join the hive, but I don't know. Like maybe once these people are like like actually presented with the choice, not just the theoretical possibility that it could work, but when they're actually presented with the choice of like joining the hive mind, you know, the view from halfway down might have them be like, you know what, I don't want to be a part of this, and actually Carol was right, we need to reverse this. But so far, none of them seem to hold that opinion. And this episode was actually like quite sad for Carol, right? Like she makes this horrific discovery that they're eating people, that they are consuming dead people to remain alive. And she's like, I can't trust them to make this video because I have no idea if they're even sending the other ones. And so she goes to visit Diabate. He is living out his fantasies, you know, just recreating scenes from James Bond. And yeah, like she gets there and she finds out that not only are these people like still communicating with each other and are learning info from the hive mind, like stuff that she seemingly has had to like scrape and claw for, info that she has had to either find herself via investigations, or info that she, you know, has had to literally send them into cardiac arrest to get. All that info they're seemingly giving willingly to the other survivors. Like they're just totally chill about it. I mean, granted, they didn't necessarily tell them, hey, there's a way to reverse this. Like that was probably new info that Carol gave them, but still, basically all the other info is seemingly info that the rest of the survivors have known for a little while at least. And none of them are communicating that with Carol because they don't like her, right? Like she got a lot of people killed and she's a bit abrasive. And so they, you know, haven't been telling her any info. And it's not even the fact that like they aren't telling her important info. She should know this stuff. They should be telling her this stuff. But they're also meeting multiple times a week over Zoom to like hang out and talk to each other, and they're deliberately not inviting her, which is, it's just like real sad. Like anyone that like popular people might not get this, but like if you ever grew up and in school or work or other places, you just kind of found yourself like on the outside of a friend group, like you're the outer circle, you're not the inner circle, or maybe you're just like not part of the friend group at all, but it's an interesting thing. Like it's one thing to be alone, but like be alone by choice, and you're not even in proximity to other people. You're just kind of like avoiding people. You like spending time on your own by yourself. It's another thing to be like in proximity of a friend group. Like there is, right? Like you have to, like having the feeling of knowing you're being excluded or knowing that you're kind of like technically part of a group, but not really on the inside of that group. That is a level of loneliness that is almost like debilitating, because it's not just, oh, these people don't know you, they've never met you or heard of you, so obviously you're not part of their friend group. But it's a situation of they know who you are, they know what you're about, they know who you are as an individual, your personality, all that, and they have chosen not to bring you in. Like that is an extra level of rejection and loneliness. And so when Carol goes in the bathroom and cries, like, yeah, I get that. Like, I get that a lot. And then the next day when she's like, I'm going to find my own suite, I'm going to clean up and then we can talk some more. And Diabate kind of pauses and he's like you can clearly tell he's not thrilled about that idea. And she has to pivot to I'm just messing with you. And it's like, no, you weren't. Like, you actually were excited to talk to an actual person and bounce things off of them, you know, bounce ideas off of them, talk about what you can do in this situation, and hopefully, you know, convince him to help you reverse this, and he's clearly not interested in being around her. And it's just like, it's so sad because she's not just lonely in her neighborhood. She's not just lonely in her immediate area. Like, she is completely alone. There is not a single other person other than the guy we know from the storage center. There's not a single other person on the planet that wants to hang out with her, like a real person, not just part of the hive mind. Like, that is so debilitatingly sad and lonely. Like, that just sucks. And that feeling is like extra lonely because it's not a situation of like, oh, there's nothing I could have done. Like, she very much is aware that she kind of dug her own grave with this, right? There's not a worse feeling than realizing your own choices have put you in the position you're in. And granted, yeah, like it was her choices. Like, she is kind of directly at fault for them not wanting to talk to her, like the things that she has been a part of and done. But also, like, the people that are still, other than the self-storage guy, every other survivor is the worst. Like, they all suck. Like, it's legitimately surprising that not a single other one of them is even remotely interested in turning the world back to the way it was. And maybe that's because most of their family members are still alive. They're still in proximity. And I mean, I guess they are alive, because if there's a way to reverse it, then those people are still alive. So, you know, but maybe if they were in a situation like Carol, where their family had died or whatever, I think they would be a little more revolted by the whole thing. Like, Carol is revolted by all of this, especially when she finds out they're eating people. Like, this literal cannibalism, something that's been looked down upon by basically every civilization to ever exist. Right? There is, you know, minuscule amounts of civilizations or groups of people throughout human history that have been okay with that sort of thing. The vast majority look at it not as just like something that's gross, but as something that is, you know, fundamentally inhumane. Like, fundamentally so against what it means to be a person, and is basically like a law of nature that you do not cross. Right? That is how much society and humanity has looked down upon cannibalism in its entire history. And now she finds out about it happening because of this virus, and she's rightly horrified. And everybody else is just like, yeah, it's a little unpleasant, but I guess if they gotta live. It's like, no. Like, no. Like, this should make you feel revolted about everything that's going on. But instead, you guys are meeting on freaking Zoom meetings, being like, how can we help them eat? Like, like, what? You know they're not going to eat actual food. They said themselves they are reserving that food for you. So the only thing they're consuming is that human remains. Like, bruh, how are you going on Zoom meetings Tuesdays and Fridays being like, what can we do to help them not starve? And maybe that's a byproduct of their family members still being part of the hive and not being dead, like Carol's, where maybe if Helen was still alive and part of the collective, Carol might be a bit more concerned with the long-term future of those people surviving and not starving to death. But yeah, it's very upsetting that they're not taking it seriously. Like, the dude's straight up recreating scenes from James Bond in his free time because he's just like, I got nothing else to do. Like, might as well have fun. Like, he's literally, you know, sitting in a jacuzzi with these naked women, probably having sex with them later, like raping them because they can't consent. Like, just Like, Carol is the only one, other than I don't know his name, but the self-storage guy. Those two individuals of the 12 are like the only ones that seem to be even remotely concerned. And they happen to be ones that are like vehemently against everything. Like to the point where that guy won't even eat the food they bring him. Like he's like, nah, like I'll eat dog food before I eat your food. Like it's just so frustrating. Like all these other characters suck. I hate them. Like they're just pissing me off, man. Especially Diabate. Like he is not just like, you know, reluctantly living in the situation. Like he seems to be loving it. And his rationale is like, oh, racism's gone and people aren't being murdered. And it's like, okay, sure. But people also aren't falling in love. People aren't creating beautiful art. People aren't, you know, doing any of the things that make humanity and life beautiful and worth living. Like, just because some bad things aren't happening, that's not a good enough reason. like like the things that make life beautiful are not happening. They've been stripped away from us. Our individuality of personhood, our personalities, the things we create, the people we love. Children aren't being born. Like no one's raising their child in a loving household. They're raising their child as a robot. like all of these things have been stripped from humanity. But Diabate's fine with it because racism's gone and people aren't being murdered. And he gets to have fun recreating James Bond all he wants. And it's like, bro, Carol, can you grab a gun and shoot him? Like, please. I need these people to pull their heads out of their asses and figure some shit out. It's just like so annoying. But yeah, Carol's going back home. She saw that video from John Cena and she was like, just like, you guys knew about this? Like that's also kind of crazy that they got John Cena. So this would be what, the second cameo, I guess you could call it, in the show. The first one would be the literal mayor of Albuquerque making an appearance, and then now John Cena. That is kind of like the perfect vehicle for like a cameo, is the hive mind just being like, yeah, let's just get someone famous, because that person can come on there and be like, hey, I'm John Cena, or this is the individual who was John Cena. Like, it's just perfect. And I love that he was willing to be a part of it. But yeah, now the Paraguayan gentleman, he is coming to find Carol or visit Carol because I think he just got sick of, you know, monitoring these radio frequencies. I think he went through all of them and only one had some weird beat on it. Who knows what's going on? Maybe there's a secret extra person that's alive, that's unturned and just creating trap beats in his free time and putting them out over the radio. Maybe it's something similar to in The Expanse, where like it's not music, it's like the screams, the dying screams of the people that are still there. So maybe it's like the virus itself is transmitting over that frequency. Maybe that's the frequency that is keeping all these people connected via the hive mind. Like maybe if they find that radio or wherever that signal is being broadcast from, if they can disrupt that signal or do something, maybe that'll reverse everything and take people out of what's going on. I don't know. But my man's is going, and the moment where his car breaks down and he's like getting ready to push it, and his mom is standing there in the shadows just like, hola hijo. It's like, brother, I would shit my pants. That would be the most frightening thing in the world. Like, you are in a city, like a completely deserted city, basically, where all the lights had been off and they only turned the lights on for you, and the lights are lit in a creepy way. And you are alone at night, and like you think you're completely alone and that no one's there. And then out of the darkness, you just hear, hola, hijo. I would piss my pants. Especially if it's someone like you thought was basically dead. And he's like, "You're not my mother's a bitch." That would be one way, like, to know for a fact that that's not your mom. Like, if your mom was a cruel, mean person, and now suddenly she's just all smiley and willing to do whatever she can to help you, it's like, yeah, you know that's not her. But yeah, so he's gonna visit Carol somehow. He's gonna have to get their help to find her, right? Like, he can't drive. I mean, maybe he could. He'd have to cross the Panama Canal, right? How can you drive from Paraguay to Albuquerque? Yeah, I mean, like, I guess technically he could drive that whole way, but like, he's gonna run out of gas. He's gonna have to stop at a lot of petrol stations. He's gonna either have to get help from them crossing the Panama Canal. There's gonna have to be assistance. Good. Well, at least they won't stop him at the border, which is probably pretty good. You know, the U.S. Border Patrol will just let him drive on through, unless they're that racist. Even still. But yeah, he's going to find Carol, and maybe they can actually figure something out. Like, the two of them, the two individuals who would actually be willing to try and figure shit out. I think his name is Manusos. The next episode is called The Gap, and it says Manusos begins a dangerous trek to meet Carol. And returning home from Las Vegas, Carol gets creative with her rebellion. So yeah, he's basically trying to drive the whole way. Maybe there's a bridge, or maybe it is at the Panama Canal. Like, there's a gap that he's got to somehow cross. That's dangerous. I don't know, but yeah, we're gonna need him for sure. Either way, I am excited to find out next week. So I think that's all I gotta say about this one. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Very curious to see how you feel. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world to me. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. And then lastly, if you like video games, consider subscribing to my gaming channel, linked in the description down below. It's where I'll be playing all the latest games releasing. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.